What's up, YouTube? This is Iman from Teen Table 500. I got a Despia deck that I went 6-0 with in a box tournament. It's just a 4-round Swiss cut to top 4. It wasn't very huge, but I want to show you the deck anyways. My round 1 was against some random Utopia deck. He's trying to summon a big Utopia monster and equip it with stuff and make it unaffected by stuff. I 2-0'd that. Round 2 was Phantom Knights 2-0. Round 3 was another Phantom Knights 2-0. And then round 4 was a Punk Therion deck. And I believe that one was 2-0 as well. Cut to top 4. I played against ABC Therion. Lost game 1, but won game 2 and 3. I just misplayed game 1 like a lot. Maybe not a lot, but a couple times, and I couldn't recover from it. I knew my misplays won't happen again. And in the finals, I played against the Punk Therion guy that I played in round 4, and I beat him. And here's the deck list. So 3 Aluber for the Despia stuff, 2 Tragedy, the 1 Dramaturge, and the 1 Ad Libitum. Dramaturge was actually really nice. Some people don't play it, but I think it's really good. And for the other stuff, this is like Fallen Albaz, 2 of those. I'm playing the Lost package, so I'm playing Merc and Kit and the Albion Shrouded Dragon. And then the branded Lost, of course. And then 3 branded Fusion, Standard, the 3 branded Opening, and the 2 branded in red. Now I'm playing hand traps in this build, so I'm playing a smaller Edge Imp Frightfur package. So just the 2 chain, 2 patchwork, 2 poly. It was fine. And then the 1 of Snow. I play the 1 of Harpy's Feather Duster for the Mystic Mind stuff. 1 Called By. It's one of the best cards in the game right now. And then some going second cards, so 3 Droplet. I think it's necessary to play Droplet now because you need it to stop the Hulk combos and Scythe locks and all like the Therion decks. With ABC Therion, it's good against them. They can Scythe lock you with Hulk. It's good against Punk Therion. So I think Droplet is kind of a must now for going second. And it actually helped out a lot. A lot. I'm playing crossouts, so I do the 3 crossouts. And then the hand traps are 3 Ash, 3 Drolin Locks. I main deck this because it's really good against the Therion stuff and the Punk stuff and ABC. There's a lot of Therion decks where I play right now, so it just stops all the searching. It makes their opening, like their turn 1 boards, a lot weaker when you drop this on them. So it was actually really good. And then the 3 Imperms, because Imperm and Ash are like the hand traps that stop this deck the most. They Imperm on your branded opening Aluber, or they Ash your branded Fusion. So those are really the best hand traps to stop, in my opinion. I'm not too worried about DD Crow on the branded and red. I've never even had it be a big issue for me, so I just play those. So that's the main, that's 45 cards. And I'll show you the extra deck. So 3 Albion, 2 Lubellion, 2 Mirror Jade, and 1 Titaniclad. Those are the Fallen of Albaz fusions. Albion at 3 wasn't super necessary. I could have played the Brigand Glory Dragon, but it was fine. The Despia fusions, 1 Queritus, and 2 Masquerades. Those are pretty standard. 2 Chimeras, Dragostapelia, and Starving Venom for the super poly targets, or obviously you're going to make this off branded red sometimes. And this is nice because it's also an out to big boss monsters like the 4K Arrival, Ignister Arrival, for example, and other stuff like that. So this is good for that. You can also make a 4100 Titaniclad to get over stuff like that. But that can get negated, and then you could follow up a Starving Venom, so it's just good to play it. So that's the extra and main. This is the side deck I ran. It doesn't matter too much, it's just for the local meta. 2 Nib, Punk Therion stuff again, and ABC Therion Nib helps in that matchup. You have to play Reboot, in my opinion, because everyone's playing D-Barrier, and just having the Reboot, I know it's a one-of, but just having it going second is just a blowout against D-Barrier and back row decks, Outlich decks, of course, everyone knows that. So Reboot actually did negate D-Barrier for me, and it also negated a card called Therion Stand Up, which is really good in that deck. It's a new card people are starting to play now. I'm surprised it wasn't played earlier, but yeah, this Reboot came in really good. And then more back row hate, 3 Cosmic Cyclones, 1 Lightning Storm. I only have the 1. I'd probably try and fit in more if I had more, but just the 1. I played 2 Super Poly. Super Poly isn't that great in the main anymore because there's a lot of Therion stuff, and it's better going second. So I liked it going second. I just prefer it. There's not a lot of Despia decks where I play either, just me, really. There's another guy, but he doesn't play it that much. He likes to play Flunder. And the 3 Dark Ruler No More, and 3 Evenly Matched. I drew both of these against the Punk Therion player, and it just blew him out. Dark Ruler plus Evenly was just game at that point, so the combo's really good.